Hey y'all, it's your girl Stace in the place. I am back with my 4 eyes again, and I have my little co-host chilling on the couch. Are you guys chilling? Well, not a chair, couch. This is a couch for them. I don't know. So today did not go as planned, but I think overall it was a pretty good day. So yeah, let's get into Vlogtober day 19. Wild Thursday. So this morning, Thursday is usually a recycling day, but it's like every other Thursday, and we have these tiny little bins, and y'all know I've been ordering stuff like a fiend. So we had plenty of cardboard boxes to fill up my truck, so I had to go drop those off. Stopped at the grocery store, picked up some kielbasa, and some cabbage to make, oh, what do they call it? Now they call it cowboy cabbage, I guess is the name of it. But basically, brown some kielbasa, throw in some onions, some cabbage, mixer on it with a little dab. Really? You gotta cry? Why are you crying? Put a little dab of sour cream in there, and boom, bam, thank you, ma'am. There you have it. You're gonna get a reputation out here in these streets that you're the whiny dog. You know that? You gotta get it together, boo. Anyhow, so after I went to the grocery store, I decided to go shopping. And so today I went to Marshall's, Home Goods, and TJ Maxx. I have like a little bit of everything to show, but I don't know. We'll see. I've been trying to like chill on Christmas because I feel like I love Christmas so much. Like I'm gonna be Christmas Sally. Well, not Christmas Sally, but like Christmas Caitlin when when November 1st comes. Y'all gonna be like, oh my god, how much Christmas stuff can you accumulate? I'm gonna be like, what are you doing? See, this is what I deal with. Any other time, he don't want to be bothered with me. He just want to be looking around, foraging on treats and stuff. But then all of a sudden, he hears the little beep from the camera, and now he's like, oh my gosh, I must lay here with you. You're a mess, Taxi. We gotta show them the purse. We gotta show them our juice box. So I picked up this little juice box. And it's the little juice box purse. It is so adorable. Don't you think it's adorable? Yeah? You like the juice box? So it is Betsy Johnson, or as me and my friends like to say, Betsy Johnson. Shout out to Johnson County. I'm sorry, but I love you, but you heavy, baby. You heavy. You ate a lot of treats today. You're a big boy. You're a grown boy. I'll come back. But this little purse is so adorbs. So I picked it up from Marshall's. So if anyone is looking for it, Marshall's is the place. But also, I saw it today. Was it at TJ Maxx? Yes, I also saw it at TJ Maxx today. And I was shook because I thought it was only going to be at Marshall's according to the interwebs. But like, I mean, it's tiny, it's a little micro purse, but it has a nice little zipper here. There's my little Bath and Body Works, and y'all already know what fragrance it is, a Moonlit Graveyard, my boo. So this little thing can hold, this little thing can hold an iPhone 13 for sure. What I have in here right now, a bunch of receipts. And my grocery list. Does anyone else like make grocery lists anymore? Like, I know I can do it on my phone, but it's just something about like writing it down on paper. I don't know. Maybe it's my neurospiciness, but 2 receipts. Oh, my little Jack AirPod holder. And then my little wallet from Katie Spade. And so that's what's in there right now. And the lip oil from Bath and Body Works. Oh, I love this. Let me put on some real quick because I probably look like I've been out here eating powdered donuts or half dead, one of the two. Yeah, and I took a nap on the couch, so apologies because my hair probably looks like I stuck a fork in a electric socket, but it's okay because the nap was well needed. But anyways, this is the little purse, and it's like a nice length. It like, oh sorry, you probably can't see that well, but it like hits me right here on my little hip. And so I could probably squeeze my phone in here with it, but I usually like have my phone in my pockets because I love pockets. So yeah. And ooh, now I can throw this grocery list away. Cool. Okay. Actually, I'm just gonna put these back in here for when I go upstairs. So, what did I find? All right. So, I wasn't gonna show any Christmas stuff. I was gonna wait because I was like, you know, as Halloween girlies, we gotta enjoy Halloween. Like, let's not push Christmas. But y'all, I had to show you this. Okay, so you know, like, okay, I look at social media probably way too much. And so like I be, and like mind you, I just be up there like looking, I don't be bothering nobody or nothing like that. But like, you know, when the people be out here shopping at Home Goods, TJ Maxx, Marshalls and stuff, I be looking with them because I'm like, I want to know what's good, like what's in the store. Is it worth me going? And like here lately, I was trying not to go because I feel like sometimes I do good and I'm like, you know, I'll go, I don't see anything and I walk out and I'm like, yeah, great. I didn't spend any money, didn't use any rewards or gift cards. Everything's great. Wonderful. Then other times I go and like, I find all of these things and I'm like, oh, this is perfect because these are the things I was looking for that I saw other people post on like Instagram or YouTube or whatever that I've like screenshot it. I'm like, oh, next time I go, I need to look in this section, see if I can find this, see if I can find that. So then there's other times when I go and I'm not really looking for anything, but it's like more of a pick me up or just to like take my mind off of life and all of life's crazy chaoticness. But then I like come out with all this bunch of stuff that I wasn't looking for, probably didn't need, but you know how it is. Like then you have it and then you're like, oh, I'll figure it out. I'll make it work. So like today was a great day because I only picked up things that I was like looking for. So this super special awesome item that you probably like already see because I didn't check to see where exactly my little shelf thing was placed. But I have been looking at this thing and looking for it for the past couple of weeks. So today I went to Marshall's and mind you, every time I've seen this thing, I have only seen it in TJ Maxx. Like it's always TJ Maxx, TJ Maxx, TJ Maxx. But of course, like TJ Maxx, Home Goods, and Marshalls are all like under the same umbrella company, also with Sierra Trade. But like I was like, not everybody found it in TJ Maxx, so I'm not gonna find it in Marshalls. And for some reason, my foolish self, like I was like, I ain't gonna find nothing. I ain't trying to buy nothing in here. Like I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna just browse around. I'm gonna just look. And so first thing I saw was this brown sugar cinnamon by Tarani. I just got into this because I was like, you know, like I want to spice up my coffee. Y'all know I'm Cafe Bustelo all day, every day with a splash of vanilla or like any syrup that I would find on clearance. But I haven't been finding them on clearance. And there was this one brand that I really love, haven't been able to find. Anyway, so I see this and I'm like, do I really want to get in line to go to the register to get this? Like I've seen it maybe 3 times, but in my mind, I'm like, if I only find 1 or 2 items that I'm kind of like, oh yeah, that would be nice. Like on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being like, I've been hunting it and I need it. Like I'm getting out of this store with it regardless. Like this was maybe like a 5 or a 6 where I was like, I could just make brown sugar or like just put brown sugar in a drink and dissolve it. So whoop-de-whoop. But I was like, I'm just putting it in the cart, right? So I put this in the cart. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So I'm just bebopping around. I like leave the little syrup section by the like cups or yeah, by the cups and stuff. I'm like looking at the cups. They have a little Christmas section by the cup stuff. I think nothing of it. I'm like, I don't see anything. So as I'm like rolling down, I see, allegedly, I see this cart that's like the cart where the people like roll stuff out, right? And I'm just like, you know, like I feel iffy about it. Like question of today is, do you feel uncomfortable like grabbing stuff off of the racks that like clearly the workers have rolled the racks out? But like you see the item there, like all it takes is for somebody to just put it on the shelf? Like, do you feel uneasy grabbing one, or like, are you like, oh, whatever, like they're getting ready to put it on the shelf, whoop-de-whoop, as long as I'm in no one's way, like it is what it is. Anyhow, so I see it and I see like these two little rattan or ratatan, I don't know how you pronounce it, but it be looking like, it's not straw, but y'all know, it looks like a wicker thing, but it's the fancy R word, like rattan or R-A-T-T-A-N. Anyways, no one cares about that. No one cares. Okay, back to the story. Sorry, I'm giving all these details for no reason, but I want you guys to feel like you were there with me. And so I'm like, oh, that's kind of cute. And I'm just like bebopping with my little buggy. And I'm like, you know how like you get that feeling and you're like, I feel like I see something, but do I really see something? Or like, am I just imagining it? So I'm like, I know that's not that gingerbread cup that I've been looking for. I know it's not. And then I'm like, okay, let me just push my little cart, lean in a little bit, look a little bit closer. That's that gingerbread cup that I've been looking for. I was like, oh my God, this can't be real life. So then I'm like checking the scene, right? Because I'm like, the last thing that I want is like firsthand embarrassment of like going to go and grab one off the cart and like the worker or the sales associate be like, like, you have to wait till we put it on, or like, no, those are on, you know, like just something, just anything that's gonna ruin this moment. So I'm like looking around. I don't see anyone, so I just go and I got it. And I hurry up and put it in my cart, and I just zoom and went down the aisle. Oh my God, like this probably happened in a matter of seconds, but like, y'all, it felt like the longest time ever before I could get it in my cart. But this is it, the little gingerbread cup. Like this year, y'all, I am all gingerbread, and this one is so adorbs. Because it's pink trees and pink little gingerbread house. It is so cute and adorable. It was $5.99, and I think it is. Ugh. Yeah, it was hand wash only. But I mean, it's so cute though. Like, it's cute enough to hand wash. Like, I'll give it that. And I mean, like, let's be for real. Like, I'm gonna use it a couple of times, and then there will be some other mug that I'm like infatuated with, and then this one will just be like a display mug to like look cute at the coffee bar. But like, I can't believe I found it, y'all. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Okay, so I'm gonna nicely tuck this up. I'm so hyped. I can't believe I found it. Like, that's why, like, sometimes I be getting all worked up if I don't find something that I'm hunting for, and then I'm like, it's always the moments that you like least expect it, or you're just going to the store just to like bebop around, and then whoop, there it is. Sometimes when you're hunting, like, you'll for real find it, but then it gets even better. For all my Rae Dunn girls out there, I am shooked. Now, if you're not a millennial, you're not a Rae Dunn person, like, you probably could care less, but these are measuring cups, and they are like the cutest little thing. They're like little, what is the word? Vegetables. Sorry. But yeah, they're little vegetables. I think this one's a carrot, this one's an onion, avocado and tomato, I believe. But they are so cute. These were $14.99. I don't know if they're high in demand or like what. All I know is like Rae Dunn comes out with measuring cups, and let's say the measuring cups are like 15 bucks or whatever. Next thing you know, on Mercari or eBay, like, people are selling them for $40 for the set, $80 for a set. It depends on like how bad people want them. And so I was just shocked. Like, it was just sitting there all by its little lonesome waiting for me, and I've been needing a set of measuring cups. So like, I was shook when I found these. I was like, and I just think it's so cute because they're cute and colorful. I mean, do they go with the grand scheme of, you know, the neutral kitchen cup? No, but like, it's not like they're gonna be sitting out, except I probably would sit them out for like Easter time or something, or I don't know, maybe even springtime, since I'm not like a huge decorator. But I don't know, I just thought they were so cute and adorable. But yeah, those are our main, yeah, those are the main finds that I had today. Oh, she's down here. I wanted to show you guys this girl. Okay, check this out. Check this out. Okay, so I showed you guys this painting in the last video, but Winnie wasn't down here. She was busy running amok with Sterling. But doesn't this look like her? Winnie, is that you? Is that you, girl? Is that you? Yeah? She's like, I don't want to be bothered. I was chilling on the floor, minding my business until you picked me up. I'm sorry. But it's so cute because it looks like you. It looks like the Winnie girl. Yeah? She's like, ooh. Okay, all right. But yeah, no, like those are the main things that I found. I found something else at Home Goods, but it's very Christmassy, as if the mug wasn't. But the mug I was hunting for forever, so I had to show you guys. But I found something else, but I will probably show you guys that like later, maybe like, I don't know, in November or something, so it's closer to Christmas. Cause I know some people get like very, they are not excited to hear about Christmas things when Halloween and Thanksgiving have not passed yet, or have not, those moments in time have not occurred. And so I'm like, oh, like I want to be respectful, but like if something is like a holy grail item, then like I'll just show you. But after after October is over, all bets are off, baby. It's all Christmas from here, right, Winnie? It's all Christmas from here, babes. You're a mess. So yeah. But yeah, that's all. Oh, okay, real quick before I let you guys go. First of all, thanks for staying so long for Vlogtober, for this Vlogtober episode. But this is a wild story about dogs, fire ants, and just ridiculousness. Okay, so I came home, after the groceries, dropped the groceries off, and then I went to TJ Maxx and Home Goods, then came home. And so I'm like, okay, well, I'm just gonna let the dogs out through the garage, because usually I let them out of the basement so they can go in the backyard. They have like a small little baby fence to be out there in and stuff. But today I was being lazy. And I was like, you know what, we'll just go outside by the garage. We've gone outside by the garage plenty of times. Like they stay with me, they don't run to the street. They're too posh for all that. They aren't real dogs. I don't know what kind of dogs these are, but they play dogs, they pretend. And so I'm like, oh, we'll be good. So we go out there, and I remembered that there was an ant pile, but I didn't really think of anything. So we go out there, and like Sterling and Winnie, they go to pee, and Tux like runs through the ant pile, and I'm like, oh my God, like what is he doing? And then I'm like, oh, well, like it should be fine, whatever. And then next thing I know, he like comes back and he's trying to like lift his leg by the ant pile. And I'm like, no, what are you doing? It's an ant pile. Like, of course he understands what I'm saying. And so I go to like pick him up and scoop him up. And so I'm like brushing him off because I'm trying to make sure that he doesn't get any ants on him. Meanwhile, this fool decides that she wants to go walk and stand in the ant pile. And like, mind you, it's not like a mound. It was more of like there's a crater in the sod, and like there's sand, dust, or whatever magical particles that the ants have found to like create this little like, I don't know, moon pie vibe that they have, or like aesthetic. I don't know. All I know is this fool went and stood in, and I'm like, oh my God. And so I'm like trying to get them off her. Meanwhile, I'm like, oh my God, because they are on my leg biting me as I'm trying to get them off her hand. They're on my hand biting me. Oh wait, off her paw. I don't know why I call it a hand, but this could be a hand. Yeah, you want to be a hand? She's like, can you please describe me anatomy correctly? Can you please describe my anatomy correctly? Anyway, so as I'm like trying to get the ants off of her, the ants are getting on my hands, the ants are on my foot. I kick my shoe off because the ants are on my shoe, and they're like hiding in the crevices of the laces. Where is Sterling during all this? Oh, just looking at us, looking crazy on the driveway looking at us, and I'm like, oh my God, did she get into the ants too? Because like, what is going on? There's ants everywhere. So I'm like, everyone pee, all right, let's go, rapido, let's go in the house. So we go in the house, and I'm just like, oh, I'm so aggravated because there's like ants. Like every time I try to wipe my hands off, it's like I think that I got them all off. No, it here's some bebopping on my hand. And then I look on the floor, it's ants all over the floor, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like what is going on? So I'm like kicking my shoes off and shaking my pants. I'm grabbing them and like checking them, because at this point, like Winnie is over here, like, you know, like doing this from the pain, from the little bites, you poor little soul. And Tux is just like running around in circles. I was just like, oh my God, like what is going on? Why? Just like, why? And it's wild because like maybe, I don't know, maybe like 3 or 4 days ago, I was out there. What was I doing? Oh, I was cleaning out the trash can because their number twos go in like the little bags, and then I would throw the bag in our big trash bin, but then somehow 2 of the bags got in there, and I guess the bottom of the trash can got wet, and so they were like stuck in there, and it was in there for a week, and I was just like, oh my God, like no, I gotta clean out the trash can. So I cleaned out the trash can, and then I got bit by the ants because I guess I was standing right near their little moon pie crater surface hill thing. So I'm like, I just don't understand why in my mind I thought that they were going to be gone, because I thought I had, you know, like stomped them out and they were gone, but clearly they were not. They came back with a vengeance. And so today, like, y'all, I think I got back to the house at like 4 something. All of that happened, and like after I got all the ants, well, so the ants were on the floor, and so I'm like using this flip-flop to kind of like slap them to like kill the ants, because I'm trying to make sure the ants are off the dogs. I'm getting bit, but I'm just like, whatever, like if the dogs are okay, then I'll worry about myself, like, because I just, my worst fear was for one of them to get like sick, or one of them to be super allergic to the ant bites, like, oh. So I'm like hitting them and stuff. Y'all, these ants know how to play dead. When I tell you, I would like think that I got one, and then I'm like picking up a dog and trying to brush him off, and I look, the heifer is moving. I'm just like, are we serious right now? Like, where's Ashton Kutcher? Because clearly I'm being punked, because these aren't real fire ants. Like, these are mutant teenage Ninja Turtles posing as ants, because they just would not go away. Like, I just, so then I started smearing them with the, wow, I sound like a murderer. Anyways, I was smearing them with the slides, because I'm like, okay, at least that way if I smear, like, I know they're dead. So then I would think that I got them all, and then all of a sudden I would look, and I would just see movement, and I'm like, there could not have been that many on the 4 of us. Like, there's no way. It all happened so fast. The agony felt like it was taking so long, but it all happened so fast. And so then I was like, all of a sudden, you know, the little light bulb goes off. I'm like, the vacuum. Go get the vacuum cleaner. Vacuum up the ants. If I vacuum up the dead ants and the alive ants, then hopefully the suction vortex will kill the alive ones. Wow, I really sound like a murderer. But it was survival of the fittest. Okay, y'all. I had like little welts all up on my thumb, all up on my my right leg. See, I can't even tell my left from my right now. Like, the trauma. And when I tell y'all, I don't mean at all to discount PTSD whatsoever, because it's serious and it's a real thing. Okay, it's a real thing. And when I tell you, I am still like feeling like my nerves will like feel like there's something crawling on me, or like feel a sharp little tinge, and like I would be like, oh my God, is it another ant? Did I miss one? Like, still, it has been hours since then, but like the fear lives within me still, because it was so traumatic, y'all. It was so traumatic. Like, but then in hindsight, when I was telling my husband the story of like how we were out here fighting for our lives from these ants, he was just like, oh my God, like, you guys had a time. And I was like, yeah, it was tough out there. I was like, and then to have 3 of them that I'm trying to protect, I was like, but you know, if anyone was outside and they were watching it, like, I'm sure it was hilarious. I am sure, without a shadow of a doubt, that it was definitely a sight to see. Because when I tell you, like, I wasn't hysterical, like, screaming, but I kept being like, don't go near the ants. What are you doing? Get over it. Like, oh my gosh. And then just like the whole trying to flick them off. Like, oh my gosh. Like, I might need to go and look and see if our cameras recorded me still being out there in that hold. Oh, when I tell y'all that is definitely a hilarious video if it does exist. But anyways, so after that happened, I was like, look, I was gonna make dinner, but at this point, I need a beer and I just need to lay on the couch and take a nap and just like reboot because that was just way too much of an experience. So yeah, so I did that and then I cooked the cabbage and we just finished the cabbage and it was good, it was tasty, and the dogs had their dinner. So yeah, so now we're recording our video, telling our friends our crazy little life story of today. Did you survive? Were you okay? You don't like the ants either? I know, the ants were so mean. The ants were so mean to the babies. They were so mean to the babies. We not going outside that garage again. We not going out there. Yeah. She's a mess. But anyhow, so I hope you all have enjoyed this ridiculous day in the life that I had today. Sorry that it wasn't a candle. Oh my god, we didn't even talk about the candles. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna have to label this video as a chat because clearly somebody's gonna be upset because it's not until now that I'm talking about the candles. But today, Bath and Body Works had a sale. Don't worry, you're not too late. You can always go online and do a BOPIS order, but they sent to our emails coupons of like a percentage. So either you get a 20%, 25, or 30% off coupon, which was really nice. I received a 20% off coupon, but like, honestly, y'all, like, I thought about going to the store. I really did. I really thought about it because it's over there by the TJ Maxx and the Home Goods. But I wasn't moved. Like, as of right now, y'all know I have way too many candles and I'm trying to be like very, what's the word? I don't want to say mindful because that doesn't feel right. And I don't want to say selective just because they're always like, oh, this specific selection of candles will be on sale. And that just takes me off. So I'm trying to be not strategic. I don't know. I'm trying to be more thoughtful. That's the word. More thoughtful of the candles that I pick up and not just be picking them up all willy-nilly and whatnot. And so right now, the only one I'm really interested in is the English toffee one. And I kind of want the crushed candy cane only because I like the packaging and it's really bright pink, but like, honestly, I could probably wait till $11.95 sale. But that's really it that I'm looking for the candles. I mean, the soaps, I have way too many soaps. There is one particular soap that is coming out though that I would go balls to the walls for, but I can't think of snowflakes and cashmere. Love that scent. Classic. Chef's kiss. Amazing. But yeah, and like, other than that, I just want the other 3 socks and then the candles with the fancy lids, but I haven't seen them come out yet. And so I was just like, would it be nice to like go and shop and find something? Sure, but would I find the things that I'm actually looking for? Probably not. And then I'd go and mess up somebody's conversion numbers and stuff. And I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna be a good girl and I'm gonna sit this one out. So I sat this one out today. Although, you know, I still have until 5:59 a.m. tomorrow, so we'll see. But yeah, I'm like, I just like, I'm kind of more so excited for like new scents. I am happy for people who are just getting into it and they, you know, want to see the classics and get to see the Christmas candles because they're all cute. But they don't really spark joy for me except for the fancy lid ones and the English toffee. So I don't know. A gift and a curse of knowing what will possibly come out. So yeah, I don't know. I was kind of like iffy about this sale. I don't know. Do y'all think that like they're releasing stuff like they did last year, because it feels like they release a little bit, like just enough to like give us a little bit of crumbs and tell us that a cookie is coming, and like then the next 2 weeks then they put out like a glass of milk and it's like, oh, there's some cookies coming, and I'm like, okay, where are the cookies? Like, I'm ready to eat. Like, I've had the appetizer, I'm ready for the entree. But then at the same time, I'm like, that's just us needing instant gratification out here in these streets, or being impatient. So I'm like, I'm gonna be patient, I'm gonna save my little money. So right now I think I'm just laying low unless I see the socks that I want. I've already picked up the gingerbread one, so I just have 3 left to find. And I'm like, I'm just laying low till Candle Day. If a good sale pops off for like chasing fireflies or something, or like, then maybe I would bite. But like right now I'm chilling, and it's fine because it's good for my bank account. And y'all know, like, I don't know, that new Pottery Barn gingerbread shop collection, like when I tell y'all, it has me like, they got me wrapped around their finger. Like, I have already ordered some stuff, and I'm trying my best to like be like, Stacey, everyone isn't ready to see Christmas stuff just yet, but I'm just like, oh, I want to show everybody and see what everyone thinks, because it's just so cute. But I did, okay, this is my last random like chat thing and then I'm gonna let you go for real. So today I went to Target, and like, okay, I'm gonna be honest, I went for the little clear gingerbread cookie jar, and y'all already know that it was not there. And like, I was just so agitated because I went to one that was across town last weekend, and they had the snowman cookie jar, and like there's some other one, but it's not the gingerbread house one. I was like, oh, okay, like I get it, maybe they've already had their bullseye playground stuff out for a while, so like they didn't get it. Or like people came in here, scooped it up, whoop-de-whoop, like I missed out. It's fine. I'll see it at another Target. So then when I went to the Target closer to home, which I feel like this Target is a little bit slower at putting out their items, because they were just putting out that John Dearden Thanksgiving collection. Like they were like the whole display was not even up yet. So like they take their time. And so like when I went there, all I saw was one lowly little snowman cookie jar, and I was like, meh. Like, I was just sad. And it's just annoying because with the bullseye playground, you can't do BOPIS. You can't even see the items online. It used to be that you could see them online back in the day, but you had to order the items in bulk. But now they've just completely taken it off. So it's like in-store only. And I don't know, that's the thing. I feel like TJ Maxx, Ross, Marshalls, and Home Goods, like shopping there and stuff was fun when you could like see what was coming, or see a picture on someone's Instagram and be like, oh wow, like I like that, let me go and see if I can find it. And in most places, or we're lucky to be in a place where there's about 2 or 3 different sets of stores, so you have a good chance of finding something if you're looking for it, because there's no guarantee that someone else is exactly looking for it on the same exact day and stuff. And so, but like now it is so hard, like for anything that is in store only, it's so hard to find it, because I mean, everybody's outside and the resellers are outside, and it's crazy. And I was talking about the new Starbucks and Stanley cup that's, hey Shug, you sleep? The new Starbucks and Stanley cup that's supposed to be coming out November 2nd. And like, I'm not a Stanley girl, but like I could buy into the hype. I like the pink one that Starbucks had put out. But I mean, it was like, I never saw it in real life. It's like a mystery to me. And so it just sucks because it's getting so hard to be able to find items, whereas I feel like before, like, like maybe you had to go to the store like 2 or 3 times, but eventually you found it. but it's disheartening to like go and look for the items. They're all gone. And then you look online and it's like, here it is, 2 to 3 times the price. It's just like, wow. And then, after the holiday comes and goes, they're like, no one will care. And then they'll either get returned to the store or, they'll be, I don't know, maybe 1.5 times the price on Mercari or eBay, but then you still have to pay shipping. And it's just like, man, kind of sad, kind of disheartening, but I'm not going to give up just yet. I still have one more Target to check out. So I don't know, maybe I'll go there and check it out tomorrow. Maybe, or I don't know, maybe I'll just talk myself out of the gingerbread cookie jar because realistically, it's a clear jar. So, and it's glass. It's probably going to be hand wash only. And then I'm like, even if you put something in it, I'm not exactly 100% sure of like how, let's say I put like red wrapper candy in it, like, are you still going to be able to see the vibe and the feel of the gingerbread house with all the little like chocolate and candy stuff? All the chocolate and candy stuff in there. I don't know. And then it's like, by the time I spend my gas to go to the other Target with no guarantee that I'll find it, like I could order the Pottery Barn one that I know and like and can easily just order it online, pick it up in store, or just get it shipped to the house. Until it goes viral on TikTok, of course. But I'm like, is it worth it trying to find a diamond in the rough? Or do I just save my little coins, my little pesos, and then just order the one that I've been staring at since last year? Like, I don't know. We'll see. Dilemmas, right? Or first world problems, just foolishness, really. Shopping foolishness is what it should be called. Or we should come up with a name. We'll work on a name, and maybe for tomorrow we'll have a name for this. But anyhow, wanted to say thank you all for stopping by and listening to this silly haul / chit chat. I hope you all had a marvelous Thursday and that you're going to have an amazing Friday. Everyone's going to get off work early and be able to enjoy the weekend early tomorrow. No crazy bosses, no wild, wild West co-workers. And it's going to be awesome. It's going to be great. So yeah, with that, thank you for stopping by and we will catch you guys tomorrow.